Mitchell Reicha, CEO of June Group, here at the Ad Club Women's Now Conference with Valerie Graves, author, chief creative officer, woman about town. We're here talking about millennials today.
Of which I am not one, surprisingly, but I am doing a panel at this event, and I will be representing the baby boom in a conversation about generational issues involving millennials.
Excellent. So what advice do you hope to procure today for millennials from the generation, whatever we are, baby boomers before them?
Well, there's another generation in between. There's Gen X.
True.
But one of the things that I've been struck by is the similarities between millennials and baby boomers, in that we both I was part of, and they are part of an activist generation. And it's kind of like things skip a generation. Well, that's what's happened. So I think that maybe there are lessons that millennials can gain from the experience of boomers who were also breaking down barriers, fighting for inclusion. I joined advertising in the days when I would absolutely be the only African American person in any room that I was in this industry. So there are some lessons about being a woman in this business, about being other in this business, and how to handle it, how to make it work for you, in fact.
So give us a sense, for those of us who haven't had that experience, what's it like? Because I worked on autos, and it was all a bunch of white guys eating steak and drinking beer. Mm-hmm. And so tell us, is it terrifying? Is it uncomfortable? Give us a sense.
Well, initially it wasn't terrifying. I was just so happy to be there that I could describe the first couple of years of my career as my life as a white guy. And in fact, I have, because you learn to love steak and drink beer, laugh at their jokes, have the same kind of humor. Mm-hmm. And that's part of what the biggest challenge is for any woman, any person of color in this industry, is finding one's authenticity and being able to bring that to work. And for me, that was a long journey. Now, my sense is that it's a much shorter journey, and it's a great time for women in this business, and that millennial women should take advantage of it and absolutely not take it for granted.
So, as a cold, hard business question, what is the benefit to a business of having a diverse workforce, of having women and people of color and different backgrounds? What does a company get from that?
Depth, for one thing. That's what I found as a person of color, actually more than a woman, is that truly the general market agencies and their creative departments' knowledge of African American people was this deep. And that I had a tremendous amount to offer in terms of truly understanding the culture, having genuine insights into what makes us buy what we buy, love what we love.
Valerie, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning.
Sure, thank you.
It was great meeting you.
Yeah, it's good to be here.